Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Here with Lady Raider basketball coming your way here this evening from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. We welcome the 3-4 and 0-3 in the MEC Conference Union Lady Rockets as they take on your 3-4 and 0-2 in the MEC Conference Wapahani Lady Raiders here this evening. Again, as always, I'm your play-by-play man, Brandon Morvillis. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Here this evening as we'll get right into things with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by the Liberty Perry Alumni Association. So Wapahani, winners of their last two games now. Got a big win last Monday night at Muncie Central. Played there at the Fieldhouse. Came away with a big victory there. Had a great first half. The second half kind of struggled there on offense, but still great effort. Great effort, starting to continue to get better as the season has went along here. And I talk about it every game. That's what you should aim to do. You know, get better. Obviously, you're out here to win games. Nobody's here to lose. So, you know, as the seasons went along here, you know, we've started off, you know, a little rough there in the beginning, but we're starting to catch fire here a little bit. You know, we're starting to, you know, see some of that progression as a team and as a collective unit, really building and you know, building that team chemistry and everything that involves being, you know, again as a team. You know, we're knocking down shots. We're doing our due justice on the defensive end and making sure that we're limiting the teams to one shot or less. You know, we're creating turnovers, contesting shots, and like I said, you know, rebounding has been a key point for us. I think a lot of times, free throws as well, and we're starting to do a much better job of that here of late. And so this will be another game here tonight. Now, you know, when you think of Union in years past, you know, they haven't, you know, maybe had quite the success that they have always strived for. But they've actually got off to a very good start here to the season. And, you know, right now both teams staring at a 3-4 record, both of them so far winless in the MEC Conference. And so this is a very big game. And Union obviously coming here to Raider Gymnasium looking for a W, looking to even up their overall record and to get their first win in the conference. And so the Raiders, obviously, we've got to be ready to go. This isn't some, you know, just little ordinary game. We've got to be out here ready to play from the get-go, get off to a great start offensively. And, again, we've got to be aggressive on both ends of the floor. We've got to be very active on defense. That's where it all starts, and that's where it all finishes, in my opinion. You've got to play solid, and you've got to play great defense throughout. And hopefully we'll continue to get that offense going as the game goes along here. But hopefully we can get off to a good start. Again, get to the free throw line. Like to see us get there and hopefully be able to knock down some of those free throw opportunities, because you can't let free points just walk away. You've got to knock those shots down. You've got to give yourself a chance to not only establish a lead, but expand on it and go from there. But like I said, we're really excited about where this team is starting to go here. We're starting to build some steam and some momentum and building that confidence as well, which is so crucial throughout the course of the season here. You've got to have confidence in yourself, and you've got to have confidence in your teammates, and hopefully build off the success that they have continued to have here throughout the last couple games. So, folks, we'll go ahead and step aside here for a break. Again, this has been our Raiders Live pregame show presented by the Liberty Perry Alumni Association. Again, we got tonight's national anthem as well as the starting lineups and tip-off right here from Raider Gymnasium here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All righty, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network. We'll take a look here at tonight's non-starters first and foremost for the Union Lady Rockets. Start off here with number 0, Harley Losey, number 2, Autumn Rice, and number 4, Lily Pierce, number 13, Brenda Foy. Now for the starters here for the Rockets. Starting off here with that guard, number 1, Caitlin Holderman. Starting at the other guard, number 20, Taryn Armour. At 1 forward, number 24, Zoe Ogden. Number 31, forward, Honor Ellis. At the other forward, number 54, Danielle Ogden. Again, the Rockets are coached by Ryan Chittister. So now we'll take a look here at the non-starters here for your Wapahani Lady Raiders. Number 2, Reese Baker. Number 4, Maddie Jefferson. Number 5, Zoe Swallow. Number 11, Emily Thompson. Number 23, Malia York. Number 30, Destiny Felder. Number 32, Trinity Brozier. Now for your starters. Starting here at 1 guard, we have a 5'3" sophomore, number 3, Kendall Thrasher. Starting at 1 forward, we have a 5'8" junior, number 12, Alayla Lee. Starting at the other forward, we have a 5'6" sophomore, number 22, Lauren Luce. Starting at 1 guard, a 5'10" sophomore, number 25, Cameron Wise. And at the forward, we've got a 5'9" senior, number 33, Jalen Willis. Again, your Raiders are coached by Scott Hudson, assisted by Carly Boggs. So again, we did want to make mention, we did have the senior night festivity earlier on. That was during the JV broadcast this evening. It was right there at the end. So we had the senior night ceremony there, again recognizing the lone senior Jalen Willis. So again, if you guys want to watch that, that is on our junior varsity broadcast right there towards the end of it. So again, greatly appreciate Jalen and all of her contributions to Lady Raider basketball and just Raider athletics in general. So nonetheless, here again, the Lady Raiders coming in 3-4 on the year, 0-2 in the MEC Conference. The Lady Rockets 3-4 and 0-3 in the MEC Conference. And Jalen Willis, the senior, gets the party started here tonight with the first bucket here of the evening for Wapahani. And it's a 2-0 Lady Raider lead as the Rockets will turn it over there for the first time this evening. No good right there. Rebounded by number 31, Honor Ellis. And so we're going to have a foul here underneath. And the foul's going to be here on number 33, Jalen Willis, her first. Team's first. And so that will send number 20, Taryn Armour, to the line for 2 of them. And the second of 2 will be up and good as well. So 2 for 2 there from the line. There for Taryn Armour. And the layup will be up and good. Jalen Willis here for 2 more. I wanted to apologize. There was a correction there on the starting lineup here this evening. Cameron Wise did not start tonight. That was Malia York. So my apologies there to Malia and her family. That was not correct. Again, we got the starting lineups earlier and had Cameron Wise down in the starting lineup. So we apologize for that. That's on us. So, well, I guess essentially it is. But that's what it said earlier, but we just wanted to give that recognition there. Kendall Thrasher knocking it down from beyond the arc. First 3 tonight there for the Lady Raiders. as they now lead at 7-4. So there's another takeaway now, third turnover here for Union as the Raiders get that pass deflected there. So going to be Lady Raider basketball. You got Lauren Luce to inbound. There's a corner three again from Thrasher. It's up and a little too strong, but there's Lauren Luce right there underneath with a rebound and put back. And so Luce with her first points on the night, and we'll have a timeout taken by Union. This will be their first charge timeout here of the evening. And so again here, we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during the break. We'd like to thank some of our sponsors here this evening. Big thanks to Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC, located at 3915 Wheeling Avenue in Muncie, Indiana. Make your appointment now to receive great care and leave with a pristine, beautiful smile. Contact them at 765-288-1560. Again, their hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday. So both teams back out of timeout here. Again, it's Wapahani 9, Union 4. And a great start here for us on offense. Defense hasn't been too bad. Ogden now down low. That's number 31, Ellis, as we'll have a holding call. Here on number 23, Malia York, her first, team's second. Ogden fouled on the shot. And so the foul here on Willis will now be her second, team's third. And Danielle Ogden here at the line for two of them. As the first one's going to be off the mark, no good. And the second one of two, no good. They're off the front iron, rebounded there by Luce. As Malia York pushes it down for her. Here's Layla Lee pulling the three, and it's up and it's good. Layla Lee from beyond the arc, her first 3 points on the night, and the Raiders now with a 8-point lead of 12-4. And the Rockets will throw that one out of bounds now for their fourth turnover here in the first quarter. So Thrasher on the loose, back to Thrasher again. Now again you have the original starting five out there on the floor. Willis back into the corner. Shot fake there by York along the baseline. Shot's no good. Rebounded there by number 1, Caitlin Holderman. So she'll get across half court here, looking to drive all the way inside. Kicks it out. Danielle Ogden for two, and the bank is open. So first points of the night there for Danielle. It's now a 12-6 ball game. Cross-court pass up top. Thrasher thought about it. Now York to Luce. The three is up, and the three is good. Look at that. Lauren Luce strikes for another one. Her first three of the night now gives her 5 points overall. And the Raiders now with a 9-point lead. As that one's going to be kicked out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Lady Rockets. As number 2, Reese Baker, and number 25, Cameron Wise, will sub in here for the first time this evening for Wapahani. Holderman nearly got it stripped away there from her. Number 20, Armour, in possession. Sends it on over here. That's number 24, Zoe Ogden. Now back to Holderman. And not much going offensively here for the Lady Rockets. Deflected pass there by York. And so again, it's just been the three ladies here. You got Armour, Holderman, and then Ogden. Ogden back to Armour again. Now Holderman here on the left wing, down low. Danielle will get it blocked away by Lee. And so the Raiders off and running. And Wise get that one deflected away from her, out of bounds. So the Raiders will maintain possession here with 3:03 remaining here in the opening quarter. Loose inbounds it. Reese Baker for three and drains one right there. Goodness gracious. Tell you what, she's been having that shot go nearly all year long so far through the first 7 games of the season. And Money from downtown had a great game the last time around as well. And there's Lee down on the other end. Solid job there by the Raiders getting up and down to 4 in transition. And putting a couple more points there as the Raiders now with a 14-point lead here as the Rockets take another timeout. We'll take a timeout here with them. It's Wapahani 20, Union 6. 2:40 to play here in the first. We'll be back with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All right, welcome back here, folks. Brandon Morvillius here with you all. Alongside with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. It's Wapahani 20, Union 6 here with 2:40 to play here in the opening quarter this evening here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium here in Selma, Indiana. And we hope that all of you had a very Merry Christmas and have had a really nice Monday so far. Hopefully we'll have some great basketball again coming your way throughout the week, as we'll have a jump ball. The possession arrow will favor Wapahani. But again, we'll be back at it tomorrow night with Wapahani Raider boys basketball. And so a correction, it is Union basketball because Wapahani, I'm assuming, okay. Yeah, so they had the last jump ball. And so Union just comes right back right out of that and knocks down the 2-point bucket there by Holderman. But nonetheless, as I was alluding to there, Wapahani Raider boys basketball team will be in action tomorrow night right here from Raider Gymnasium as they will be taking on the Knightstown Panthers. Again, we'll have it all live here on the WHS Network. JV starts 6 o'clock, varsity game to follow. So please tune in there for that one. As we'll have a foul here on number 1, Caitlin Holderman, her first, team's first of the ball game for the Lady Rockets. Shot there by Wise, no good. Baker tracks down the rebound. She'll take the 3, and it's up and off the back iron, no good. Holderman lost and out of bounds, and they're saying that it was out of bounds there off of Wapahani. So Armour facing a little pressure here now into the corner. Got the deflection and the turnover. That's now turnover number 8 for Union, and Lee there with a finger roll. So Layla with now 7 on the night. As the Raiders just trying to continue to build this lead. Already established something great here so far. And that's going to be out of bounds there off the Rockets. For their 9th turnover now here in the first quarter. We'll see Kendall Thrasher returning to the floor for Wapahani. Also number 4, Lily Pierce. Now in for the Rockets, seeing her first action of the evening. Also now in the game, number 2, Autumn Rice as well. Thrasher over to Luce. There into the middle, Lee with a wide open path to the basket. No good there on the shot. Armour was looking to drive baseline, but now we'll have a reach-in foul here on, I believe it's Reese Baker, and indeed it will be. So Reese will pick up her first, team's fourth. And Zoe Ogden will inbound there along the baseline, and now number 31, Ellis, fouled on the way up. So the foul here on number 12, Alayla Lee, will be her first, team's fifth. So Ellis at the line here for two. And the first one will be up and good to make this a 13-point ball game. And a second free throw attempt up and good as well. So nice job there by Honor Ellis, knocking both of those down. Let's see if the Raiders can answer back here with maybe at least a couple of them. Baker with another corner three, no good that time. Rebounded there by Zoe Ogden. Hop stripped away. Wise going up with a layup, can't get it to go. Lee with the rebound, can't get the putback to go. And so a couple of opportunities right there. Unfortunately, the Raiders unable to capitalize, and now Union will throw that one out of bounds. So turnover number 11 for the Rockets here in the first. A bit of a rough way to go here for the Rockets, but solid defensive performance so far here from Wapahani. Distant to the corner, now back outside. Wise here at the top, finds Baker down low. Kicks it out to Thrasher to the elbow. Now Wise with the three. It is up, and it's good. Cameron Wise from beyond the arc there with her first points on the evening. Got 5 seconds to play here. Will they get a shot off? And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So it is Wapahani 25, Union 10 here at the end of one from Raider Gymnasium. We'll step aside, and we'll be back here with your second quarter of action here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here again. As I was alluding to earlier, have a very busy week ahead for us here on the broadcast. Obviously, we had tonight's ball games. The junior varsity just beat Cowan earlier on here this evening, so they got the night off. They're on the right way here so far with a big win over the Blackhawks, and then so far so good here for the varsity team. Again, back in action again tomorrow night. It was the Raider boys basketball team at home against Knightstown. And then on Wednesday, we have a very long day here of Lady Raider basketball. It'll be the Wapahani Lady Raider junior varsity and varsity, I guess, holiday tournament, if you will. I don't know if they want to necessarily consider it that, but, it's right here around the holidays. But that will be coming up on Wednesday starting at 10 a.m. The varsity team will be in action against Southern Wells right here from Raider Gymnasium. So make sure to join us here for that one. We got Raider boys basketball then on Saturday at Blue River. So got a lot ahead here, picked off there by Baker, and going up to the left hand, can't convert there on the layup, as we'll have a jump ball now, and that possession arrow will favor Union. So again, can't leave points out there. Got to convert there and be able to finish there at the rim. Holderman facing a little pressure here from York and Wise. And now we're going to have a timeout taken by the Rockets. And this will now be their third charge timeout of the ball game. So they still have essentially 3 quarters of basketball left, and they only have 2 timeouts left to work with. So tough tough sledding there for the Rockets here so far, but during this time, I'd like to thank some more sponsors this evening. Big thanks to East Jackson Auto Sales, located at 3100 East Jackson Street in Muncie, Indiana. Owner Alan Clark and his family-ran dealership has been going strong since 1977, and they're known for the honesty and quality pre-owned vehicles. They'll leave you driving home with a smile on your face and a nice vehicle that you can rely on. For more information, check them out on Facebook and also contact them at 765-284-3472. So again, it's Union basketball coming back out of the timeout. 25-10 Wapahani. Just a little over 7 minutes to play here in the first half. Off the mark right there, Jalen Willis there with a rebound. Thrasher on to York. The three is up, and the three is good. Malia York strikes from downtown. So that's the first points down the night here for Malia, and the Raiders now extend that lead to 18. Cross-court pass. That's there to number 2, Autumn Rice. Guarded heavily there by Baker. Now Danielle Ogden for 2. No good. Rebounded by Wise. Looking to get out and run here. Little 2-on-1, and the layup will be up and good for Cameron. So now 5 points on the night for Wise. And the Raiders have now built this lead to a 20-point lead. And so now number 20, Taryn Armour, will sub back in for Union. Ogden no good for 2, rebounded there by Wise, and that's going to be out of bounds off of Union. So for whatever reason, they have on the scoreboard that it's 29-10. So I'm assuming that York's 3 end up being counted as a 2. So we'll deduct a point there. I mean, I didn't see any signal to say that it was a 2, but maybe there was, and I just didn't catch it. So the foul there on Ogden, Danielle Ogden. That's going to be her first, team second. The first one's going to be up and good here for Willis. No good there on the second one. So Willis now with 5 points on the night. And 1 of 2 overall here for Wapahani. Those are the first free throw shot here of the evening for the Raiders. And Danielle Ogden gets right inside there and puts it right off the glass for 2. Lee up top to Wise, swung on. Thrasher now to the corner to Baker. Drives to find Wise. Now Lee down low there at the low post to Willis. Kicks it back out again. The Raiders will begin again here on offense. Baker goes up with a shot there and gets blocked away. So Armour gets there to the middle, finds Danielle. Kicks it back out. Shot fake there by Rice, and that gets blocked by Wise. Here come the Raiders motoring down floor. Lee there to Baker, and Wapahani will turn it over. I can appreciate the unselfish basketball right there, but if you're Lee, just go up strong with that one. Rice to the middle again, gets another one blocked away by Wise. As we'll have Lauren Luce return to the floor for the Lady Raiders, as well as number 31, Honor Ellis for the Rockets. It is Wapahani 30, Union 12 here with just under 4.5 remaining here in the first half. Again, we want to send a big thanks to everyone for tuning in tonight and supporting the Wapahani Lady Raider basketball team as well as the Union Lady Rockets. All these young ladies are very important. high school student athletes that work their tails off on the court and in the classroom, so they deserve all the recognition they can get. So we'll have a timeout here by Union. So they only have one timeout remaining with over 4 minutes to play. We'll step aside here for a break, and we'll be back with more right after this timeout. All right, folks, back at it here again following the timeout. It is Wapahani 30, Union 12 here in the second quarter. 4 minutes remaining here. Baker down 4, and the layup will be up and good. So she'll be at the line for one more. Foul's going to be here on number 4, Lily Pierce, her first, team's third. So again, Baker at the line for one more, looking to complete the three-point play. And the free throw off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Danielle Ogden. Also Zoe Ogden now in the ball game for the Lady Rockets. Just came in just a moment ago. Right there, corner shot, no good. Rebounded by Holderman and turned over. And so a foul here on number 2, Reese Baker, her second. Team's sixth. As we'll see number 23, Malia York. So back in here for Wapahani's number 3, Kendall Thrasher. And so again, a 20-point lead here for Wapahani. Still got a good ways to go here in this second quarter. Holderman out near half court. Not a lot of movement here on offense here for Union. Cross-court pass into the corner, and that's going to be taken away by York. And deflected out of bounds there off the Rockets. So again, that is going to be turnover number 16 now for Union here in the first half. And the Raiders have got to make good of these extra opportunities here. Got to keep tacking points on the board. Swung on to Wise, left wing, now to Lee for 3. And it's up and good. Layla Lee with a big-time shot. She'll head to the line for one more. The foul is on number 1, Caitlin Holderman, her second, team's fourth. So again, Lee will be at the line to complete the 4-point play. It doesn't happen too often, and the free throw will be up and no good. And so the Raiders again having a tough go of it from the line so far, now 1 of 4 to begin the night. Down low, and Baker stepped right in front of that one. Picked off down court. Layla Lee there with the up and under. So Lee just continues to add to her total now, 12 points on the night. Another turnover on the Baker. And goodness gracious, you can hear the foul. No call was made. And now York for 2. So 4 points now in the night here for Malia. Picked off by Wise. And that's out of bounds off of Union. As we'll see number 3, Kendall Thrasher, return to the floor for Reese Baker. Thrasher on to Lee. Now to the corner down low. Wise back out to Lee again. Thrasher will pull the trigger and knocks another one down. Kendall Thrasher with her second three of the night now gives her 6 points, and the Raiders lead it by 30. And the Rockets again having a tough go of it here now with their 20th turnover here in the first half. We'll see Baker back in for Wise. So Thrasher cross half court here. Again, Union still in the zone. Down low to Lee. Back outside. York swung on the Thrasher. Gets to the middle. Down low, Lee to York. The shot's going to go up and no good. Deflected a little bit there. We got a loose ball. And a jump ball possession will stay with Wapahani. And so we'll inbound along the side here with 1:21 to play here in the first half. Again, Lauren Luce to inbound here for the Raiders. On here to Thrasher. Again, really no reason to be in any kind of hurry. Baker here in the corner, back up top. Thrasher swung on to York. Cross-court pass. Lee down low to Luce. Now Baker draws it back out again, and another dangerous pass. The Raiders will hold on to it there, but probably not something I'd go with all the time. Thrasher no good. And we'll have a foul here on Layla Lee. And that's going to be her second, team seventh. So Union now in the bonus, as Cameron Wise will return to the floor here for Layla Lee. So still a very good night at the office here for Layla, 12 points here in the first half. It'll be Zoe Ogden at the line for the 1-and-1 opportunity here for the Rockets. So the first one will be up, no good off the front iron, rebounded by Lauren Luce. And so here comes Cameron Wise down for Baker with a corner three, a little too strong. And another loose ball, this time will head back in favor of Union. So we'll see what the Rockets can do here in the last closing seconds here of the first half. Again, down by 30. Shot's going to be up and good. That was number 20, Taryn Armour, with a 2-point basket there. So let's see if the Raiders can answer right back to end the half. Wise on the Thrasher. Baker here in the corner, drives baseline. Shot's going to be blocked and deflected out of bounds off of Union. So it'll be Lauren Luce to inbound along the baseline. And we're going to have a timeout taken here by head coach Scott Hudson and your Raiders. First charge timeout here of the evening. So this will be a 30-second timeout. We'll step aside and we'll be back here with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, back out of the timeout here, and the Raiders will get the layup right there. And that's going to be the end of the first half, just like that. So the Raiders with a layup there from Aaliyah York, now 6 points as the Raiders head into the half with a 30-point lead of 44-14. So again, folks, we'll have our halftime report coming up here on the other side of the break, so don't go anywhere. We'll give you the first half recap, also some scoring stats and much more coming your way live right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, welcome back here, folks. Again, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy here with our Kara J. Wolf DDS game break at the half. Again, it's Wapahani 44, Union 14 here at the break. And again, you know, it's really been another great night for us defensively again. Again, this Union team, I think a much improved team without question than what they've had the last few years here. And again, that's no knock on them, but they've struggled. They really have, and I'm sure that they haven't exactly been where they want to get to. But a very good start to the season here so far. They really haven't been able to get the offense going, but again, a large part of that is because of what Wapahani's done defensively. We've been continued to be very aggressive on both ends of the floor, but specifically here on the defensive end, we forced Union into 20 turnovers in the first half. Now, with that being said, I think there was probably quite a few times where we could have maybe converted a little bit more on the offensive end off of those turnovers, but really for the most part we've done our job converting and giving ourselves those extra opportunities. Now again, we've continued to take good care of the basketball on offense. We're very active and moving the ball inside and outside, settling for good shots. We're not forcing anything. Again, I think that's so important to really take a look at throughout the course of a ball game is, how many of our shots are good shots? Are they good quality shots? Or are we just getting down there, just, the very first look, off the very first pass we get and just throwing it up there? We're working the ball around, we're being smart. And I think that's only continuing to build the success of this team is because of our ability to work the ball around and not just settling. We're being smart, making great decisions, and we're having great shot opportunities. Whether it be underneath the basket or from beyond the three-point line. So just got to keep going there on the defensive end. Again, that's going to give us more opportunities offensively, and hopefully our shots will continue to fall here for us. Pretty good first half of basketball, and hopefully we can keep it up. Now, one thing we've definitely going to have to watch there in the second half is fouling. Now, we don't have girls really in too bad of foul trouble. We got Baker with 2 fouls. You have Layla Lee with 2 fouls, and then Jalen Willis with 2 fouls. Also, let's see, Malia York with a foul. So nobody really in big-time foul trouble here. But, again, you're trying to do your part on the defensive end, and, sometimes it just doesn't work out for you as far as, keeping the fouls down. And so sometimes that aggressiveness just gets the better of the situation. But still, we've done our part, and hopefully that will continue to translate in building this lead out further. And, a lot of respect there for Union. They've continued to grind throughout the course of a ball game here. It hasn't, been all that great there here in the first half, and, they got off to a pretty good start. But since then, throughout the first, 2 or 3 minutes of the ball game, really ever since then, they've had some trouble on the offensive end. It's really hurt them. And so offensively for us, when we've been able to get defensive stops, that gives our offense more and more opportunities. And, when we've had those chances maybe underneath, again, I'm not trying to be mean, but, maybe need to do a little bit better job of finishing. And, it hasn't happened very often, but, hey, if you have the opportunity to score, you got to do it. You've got to be able to find ways to capitalize. But overall, very good first half of basketball here for Wapahani. Hopefully they can keep it going. And, we're 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Like to see us, continue to attack the rim. I thought we'd done a good job of that. But I'd like to see us attack the rim a little bit more, maybe get to the free throw line and hopefully knock those free points through the net and again get on to our 4th victory of the year. But still got a long way to go. That's why there's 2 halves of basketball. You can have a bad first half and come out and have a great second half. And so we'll see what's in store for all of you right here on the WHS Network come the second half. Again, we'll break it down with the scoring stats here before we head to break. The Raiders were led here by Layla Lee here in the first half with 12 points, followed here by Kendall Thrasher and Malia York with 6 points each. And then to round out the order here, we have Reese Baker, Lauren Luce, Cameron Wise, and Jalen Willis, all with 5 points each. A grand total of 44 points here in the first half. So again, as we conclude our halftime report here this evening, folks, again, did want to mention we had our senior night ceremony earlier on in between the junior varsity and varsity games. If you guys want to go back and see the senior night festivity, obviously it wasn't very long because there was only one senior, and that was Lady Raider basketball player Jalen Willis. But we had a little ceremony there that is right there within probably the last 5 or 10 minutes of the junior varsity broadcast. We went ahead and had that on there, so if you guys want to check that out, make sure to do so. Again, we want to send a big shout out there to Jalen for all her continued success, not only here at Wapahani, whether it be in a classroom or on the court, or out on the field. I believe she does some track as well, track and field. So she's had a lot of success, and we want to wish her the continued success, not only throughout the rest of the basketball season, but throughout the rest of the school year. And best of luck in all of her future endeavors as well. So greatly appreciate Jalen and her family. And we greatly appreciate all of you for joining us here tonight. Again, it's Wapahani 44, Union 14 here at the half. We'll be back here with your third quarter of action live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here with your second half of basketball live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Again, Brandon Morvillius right here on the play-by-play call. Alongside with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy, and Lee no good there with a layup to begin this third quarter. Again, a very successful first half of basketball for Wapahani. Again, really the only two blemishes here that I took mention of, and the one thing just happened right there. Got to finish at the rim, and then really the only other thing would be the free throws. You know, one of four there from the free throw line. They're in the first half. Hopefully we can pick up the pace a little bit and get to the charity stripe a little bit more here and knock some of those opportunities down. Other than that, very solid first half of basketball for us. So Lee fouled on the three-point shot, so she'll head to the line for three of them. Pretty much right on cue there is the foul's going to be called on number 31. That is Honor Ellis. That's going to be her first, team's first of the half. So again, Lee with three of them here. And the first one's going to roll out. My goodness. And you know, things like that you just can't really do a whole lot about. And a second one up and good right there. So now Lee with 13 points. And no good there with the third one either. So 1 of 3 there from the line there for Lee on that trip. Should have at least been 2 of 3. That ball, I guess, didn't agree with the rim there on that first one. Knocked away there, but held on to there by Taryn Armour for 2. No good. Rebounded by Lee, and the Raiders off running and gunning. Down court, Loose with an opportunity underneath, and puts it right up off the glass. Good there for 2. So Lauren Loose now with 7 points. And the Raiders now with a 31-point advantage. Deflected pass off of Thrasher and out of bounds. So the Lady Rockets will maintain possession here with just about 6.5. Play here in the third. Ogden down low to Ellis. Shots no good. Rebounded by Luce. Thrasher leading the way down court. Lee trying to find Willis, now to Luce. Look at the ball movement there. Swift, clean passes, and a great finish to boot there from Layla Lee. That's what we like to see. Pressure put on here. Holderman will be fouled here by number 23, Malia York. It's going to be her second, team's first of the half. Holderman takes it inside there. Again, was met by Luce and Thrasher. Now Danielle down low to Ellis, and shot's going to be up, no good. Got her own rebound and then fouled on the way back up. Looks to be here on Layla Lee, and indeed it will be. So that's going to be her third, team's second of the half. And Honor Ellis at the line for 2. And the first one will be up and good there for Ellis. 7 points down the night here for that young lady. Got about as quiet as can be here in the gym. And the second one up and good as well. So again, a lot of resemblance. I talked about that in the JV game here tonight. You know, you got sometimes throughout the ball game here, especially on these free throws, where it is like broadcasting a golf match here. You got to bring out your inner golf voice, if you will, when you call it, as Lee gets inside and kisses that one off the glass there for 2 more. Foul's going to be on number 24, Zoe Ogden, her first, team's second of the half. And so it will be Lee back at the line here for 1 more. Nice follow through, and Nice tickle of the twine right there. So Lee now with 18 on the night, as the Raiders have expanded this lead now to 52-18. Armour sent on to Ogden here in the corner. Back outside again. Nice inside-outside movement off the mark there. Rebounded there by York. That was then tossed on to Wise. Off the deflection, and there's Jalen Willis right underneath. A nice find from Wise to Willis. Connection. 7 points now for Jalen. Again, gotta love the unselfishness. And that's going to be blocked there by Thrasher. York is looking for Wise. Tip back out, and Armour all alone by herself. Missed the layup there. Rebounded by Thrasher. Now down court to Wise. Finds Willis. The layup, it will be up and good. Again, great job of getting up and down there by Wapahani. Screen set there by Ogden. Holderman along the baseline will turn it over there. Third turnover here in the second half. Wise going coast to coast. Right off the glass for two more. Cameron now with 7 points. And the Raiders have built that lead to 40. Holderman back there to Armour. Again, the coverage here by the Raider defense really doesn't allow Union to really get anything going on offense. I mean, they're seemingly everywhere here, and the bank is open there for Danielle Ogden. Nice looking shot there from the elbow. So 6 points there now for that young lady. And it's now 58-20 here, again, with just about 3:20 remaining here in the third quarter. Going to hear from Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. We're looking at about a 35-minute drive or so. A little bit to the northwest of Union. So deflected out of bounds here is Reese Baker. Will return to the floor here for Malia York. And now Autumn Rice as well as Lily Pierce will sub back in here for Union. And bounded there to Wise. Here on the inside, gets it blocked by Ellis. Willis comes down with it now. Baker to the middle. Wise there with a shot fake. Now from the free throw line, no good. Loose there off of the pass. And that's going to be lost out of bounds off of the Lady Rockets. So we'll have Jalen Willis to inbound. Cross-court pass. Right as Reese Baker. No good right there. Rebounded by Autumn Rice. And the Rockets will head back the other way. Again down by now 38. Rice now swung on here to Pierce into the corner. That is Zoe Ogden. Heavily guarded there by Luce and then Baker as well there on the help side. Down low, Ellis for two, no good. That was Thrasher there on the board. Down court, Baker was, I believe, the last. No, it was not. Okay, so I thought it was off of Baker. Now they are saying that it was indeed off of Baker. So first turnover here in the second half for Wapahani. Now gives them 4 for the ball game. Pierce now to Rice there at the middle. Takes it inside, lost the handle on it, and fouled. Again, right there near the free throw line here by Raider number 33, Jalen Willis, her third, team's third of the half. And subbing back in for the Lady Raiders, it's going to be number 23, Malia York, for number 3, Kendall Thrasher. Again, Zoe Ogden to inbound for Union. Pierce now on the armor. Back to Pierce again. Shot fake. Finds Rice. Back to Pierce. Shot's going to be up. No good there with a 2-point opportunity. As that one's going to be out of bounds, last touched by Union. So the Raiders again will take over here on offense. I guess we got a buck. 53 to play. Loose here on the left, wing up top now. Malia York here on the right side. And great ball movement here. Wise for the three. It is up and it's good. Cameron Wise from beyond the arc. That is now 10 points on the night here for Cameron. And the Raiders now out to the largest lead of the night here of 41. And we're going to have a jump ball in which the possession arrow will stay with the Lady Rockets. Number 3, Kendall Thrasher back in for loose. So Ogden to inbound, finds Ellis. Shot's going to go up, no good. Well defended there by Jalen Willis. Speaking of which, down court, Wise to Willis, no good there. Gets her own rebound and puts it right back in there. Nicely done right there, just to stay with it. So 11 now on the night for Jalen. Pierce, right side, down to Rice. Shot fake, finds Taryn Armour. Got heavily covered there by Reese Baker. Dish down low, denied away there by Willis. Another turnover. Wise again, coast to coast, unable to convert, but there's Jalen right there underneath, cleaning up on the boards with a rebound and the putback. And Union will just toss that one right out of bounds. And so I would imagine that the Raiders will try to hold on for the last shot of the quarter here. So pretty successful start to the second half here with this third quarter play. Raiders have managed to put up, 23 points or thereabouts. Maybe 21. I think it might have been 44 to 14 maybe, somewhere around in there. But nonetheless, it's 65-20. Wapahani here at the end of 3 quarters. We'll step aside for a break. And we'll have your fourth quarter of action live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network as we open up this fourth quarter here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium here in Selma, Indiana, as we'll have a moving screen called here on number 25, Cameron Wise. That's going to be her first, team's fourth of the second half. But again, we want to appreciate or say thank you and say how much we appreciate you all for tuning in tonight. Can't express our thanks enough for supporting our girls out here at Wapahani and the boys as well, and also our visiting teams there, the Union Lady Rockets here this evening. So So shot blocked right there. The Raiders will hold on to possession of the basketball. So Malia York to inbound. Getting here with the Raiders ahead by 45. Thrasher tries to get it to Baker. And we're going to have a timeout taken here by Wapahani. So this will be their second charge timeout here of the evening. And we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during the timeout. Again, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks to the Liberty Prairie Alumni Association, President Richard Morris and his entire crew. Liberty Prairie Alumni Association serves as the Wapahani Center and Selma High School alumni. Make sure to visit their online website at www.libertyprairiealumni.com to get any information on any upcoming events and to purchase Wapahani-related items on their web store. Also, to purchase an engraved brick for the alumni brick walkway out here in front of Wapahani High School, you can simply fill out a form, which is on the homepage of the alumni website. So again, a special thanks there to Liberty Prairie Alumni Association, a proud sponsor of the WHS network, as Malia York able to find Jalen Willis there for 2 more. Now 15 points on what is her senior night here tonight. And what a great showing here for herself and her team. Thrasher on to York here on the left wing, back over, swung to Wise, steps there to the free throw line and puts that jumper up through the net. So Cameron Wise now with 12 points as the Raiders have extended the lead to 49. Holderman now on to Rice. Pierce back to Rice here at the top of the key. Pierce that time for 2, no good, and it'll be Thrasher there on the rebound. Baker down court, goes up strong with it, can't get it to go, and it's going to be lost out of bounds off of Wapahani. So we'll see number 22, Lauren Luce, reinstall herself back into the game here for Jalen Willis. Holderman now on the Rice, back up top. Again, you got Ogden there in the middle, trying to get the ball to her, but the Raiders will come up with the basketball. And so a foul here on number 54, Danielle Ogden, her second. Team's third of the half. So again, the Raiders have Thrasher, Wise, York, Luce, and Baker on the floor. Here in this fourth quarter from Raider Gymnasium. You got Luce here at the free throw line, down low along the baseline. That was Wise a moment ago. Tossed on to Baker on the right side. Thrasher now at the top. Baker thought about it, cross court. York for 3. It is up, and it's good. Malia York with the rainmaker. So 9 points now for Malia York on the night. 6 of them coming in the first half. And look at that, Autumn Rice there with a 3-point basket. Nice looking shot there by the young lady. There for the Rockets. Wise now at the top, finds Malia York again. Another opportunity, York thought about it. Again, draws it back out. Again, just looking to run some clock off here. You're up by 49 points. Just try to dwindle some time off as much as possible and really just be, if you are going to shoot the basketball, just try to make it inside shots here as Union will turn it over again here. That's for the 8th time here in the second half. Gives them now 28 for the ball game. We'll see number 11, Emily Thompson, now in here for the first time tonight for Wapahani. Baker right side, cross-court pass here to York. Now back up top. Wise over to Baker. Wise will take the 3 from the top of the key and drains another. Cameron Wise here with her third three of the night, gives her 15 points. And the Raiders, again, now lead at 75-23 here with 4:10 to play. There's Wise. There were two more. A nice pass there from Malia York. So make that 17 for Cameron. Loose ball here. Ogden outside to Rice for three. The bank not open that time. Baker will come up with it, pushing it up four quickly here. Get a little 1-on-2, and hey, she'll get the reverse layup to go. Quite fancy there from Baker. 7 points now, and we'll have a timeout taken by, I believe, Union. So that will be their last timeout of the evening. Or actually, rather, timeout was called by Wapahani, so apologize about that. So they have two timeouts left, Union with one. 79-23 Wapahani. Again, we'd like to thank some more sponsors here this evening. Again, a big thanks to our game break sponsor here tonight, Carriage Wolf DDS PC. Also, another big thanks to Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, Austin Rich provides consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a market plan that provides superior service to all of his clients without compromise. For all of your real estate needs, contact Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546. So again, we thank all of our sponsors for being a big helping hand to us. Again, we can't really do what we do without them, so greatly appreciate all of our sponsors. Here's Wapahani again, tries to wind down the clock. Again, Destiny Felder now in the ball game. Seeing her first action of the night, also Maddie Jefferson. And those two young ladies in there with Emily Thompson, Malia York, and Lauren Luce. Jefferson, cross-court pass to York. Takes it in, dumps it back out again. So, again, right here, if you're Wapahani, just take good care of the basketball. Run the clock off out here and go on to the victory. Because obviously you're at the point where scoring isn't really a priority. So just got to maintain composure here and take good care of the basketball and roll on to the win. Thompson on to York. Takes it inside, dumps it down low. Destiny Felder fouled on the play. So the foul here on number 24, Zoe Ogden, her second. Team's fourth. And so again, Felder now at the line for two. And the first one's going to be up and good. Nice to see. So Felder there with her first point on the night. We'll see number 5, Zoe Swallow now in the game here for Malia York. And a second of two off the front iron, no good. Rebounded there by Zoe Ogden as Taryn Armour. Get out front here for Union. Finds Rice now to Danielle Ogden on to Pierce. And the Raiders stand put right here defensively. Again, still keeping the pressure on here, but giving a little bit of space. Rice with a bank right there. Another 2 points to add to her total of 5 here on the night. So again, with this win here tonight for Wapahani, this will be their third W in a row as Lauren Luce right there underneath for 2 more. So Lauren now with 9 points on the night. But again, the Raiders will now even up their record at 4-4 on the season. They'll also get the first conference win of the year as well. They'll now be 1-2 as a foul will be on number 2, Autumn Rice, her first. Team's fifth. And down and now Thompson here to Jefferson. Down low. Felder back outside. Loose here with a cross-court pass to Swallow. And again, Raiders will be back in it on Wednesday. Be a long day here on the broadcast there for that one. Going to be the Varsity and JV tournament there, if you will. Swallow for three, no good. Loose there with a rebound, and the Raiders will retain possession. But again, we'll be talking a little bit more about that again throughout our Raiders Live post-game show. Again, we'll have that coming up at the conclusion of this one, which is pretty much all but over here. You got 50 seconds essentially to play with here. Deflected pass and a turnover there for the Rockets. Now gives them 30 of them here on the evening. And so again, the Raiders will run out the clock here again. As I've already mentioned, Wapahani went out, improved to 4-4 on the season. Also 1-2 in the MEC Conference. Union will now fall to 3-5 and 0-4 in the MEC Conference. So really great win here tonight. Again, I was hoping the crowd would give some kind of a reaction here, but nonetheless, here final score this evening, it's Wapahani 82, Union 25. So folks, we'll go ahead and step aside here for a break. Again, we'll have our Raiders Live post-game show coming up live right after these messages.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
Hi, folks. Welcome back live here to our Raiders Live postgame show. Again, presented by Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC. Again, final score here this evening, your Wapahani Lady Raiders 82 and the Union Lady Rockets 25. Try to make this short, sweet, and to the point here this evening. Again, another solid game here by Wapahani. Again, continuing to build steam. We've won our last three, beat Oak Hill on the road, and then on the road at Muncie Central last Monday night. Got the W, and then back here again tonight, got the win over Union. So we've won our last three games. Just got to keep progressing, moving in the right direction, keep building one day at a time, and keep getting after it. Because this team, again, that you can definitely tell, the confidence is there, and the overall athletic ability. Come out here and put together 32 minutes of good basketball. That's what they are capable of doing, and now you're starting to see more and more of that. And so hopefully we can continue to progress and keep getting better and keep winning ball games. Because like I said, it's obviously it's always fun to win, not so much to lose. But when you start winning ball games, again, that's only going to help you build as a team together, as a collective unit, and to keep building yourselves up confidence-wise, and keep rolling here, and hopefully continue to rattle off some more victories, because we got some tough opponents coming up. Again, they'll be back at it on Wednesday morning. It'll be a 10 a.m. start time against Southern Wells. Again, we'll have it live right here on the WHS network. We'll take a look here at the post-game stats here this evening. The Raiders were led here by Layla Lee. We had three players in double figures tonight, by the way. So Layla Lee led the way here with 18 points, followed by Cameron Wise with 17 points. Senior Jalen Willis here on senior night added 15 points. Another big game there for her. I believe that's back-to-back games of 15 points there for Jalen. Then followed here by Lauren Luce and Malia York with 9 points each. Then Reese Baker with 7 points. Kendall Thrasher with 6 points. And then Destiny Felder with 1 point, again for a grand total of 82 points scored here for your Wapahani Lady Raiders. Again, the Raiders now improved to 4-4 on the season, 1-2 in the conference, while Union falls to 3-5 and 0-4 in the conference. Again, we'll be back at it tomorrow night. We have Wapahani Raider Boys Basketball live right here on the WHS network, so make sure to tune in for that as your Raiders take on the Knightstown Panthers. JV start time 6 o'clock. Varsity game to follow. Again, your Lady Raiders will be back in action on Wednesday, and what will be a very long and extended day for us here on the broadcast. Again, we'll have it all coming your way. Very first game of the day. Again, 10 a.m. It'll be Wapahani versus Southern Wells live here on the WHS network. We'll be broadcasting both varsity and JV action on Wednesday throughout the day. Again, we appreciate all of our sponsors: Jones Auto Body, Stoops Automotive Group, Buick and GMC Dealership, Next Home Elite Real Estate, Kenshaw Properties, East Jackson Auto Sales, FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook and Joanne Davis, the Liberty Perry Alumni Association, and Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC. So, folks, until tomorrow night, again, we want to thank you all for watching and tuning in throughout the evening. Again, congratulations there to senior Jalen Willis. We wish you all the best, and another great game there for her tonight, along with all the other Lady Raiders. So again, folks, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy, saying good night from Raider Gymnasium.